Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video today. My name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be working on Panastas, cutting the line in Panantukan. Let's get started. So Panantukan and Panastas. Remember Panantukan, the aspects of Panantukan that we're working on are the more advanced levels to Panantukan. Panantukan is Filipino boxing, okay? So you think of a boxer and they move like this. All these movements, they all originate from the Philippines. A lot of these aspects do. The tight guard, the tight hooks, the tight uppercuts, the elbows, all these different systems. You first need to be able to do a good jab, cross, hook, all the basic boxing tools, along with some basic Panantukan movements, body mechanics, your basic evasions like slip, bob, and weave, catch, parry, all those good things before you start to get into destructions and different types of maneuvers of dumog and so on and so forth, okay? Guillotine, different types of movements that are more advanced. When you see the demonstration of Panantukan being done, it's a demonstration to show you the art of it, but it is not the way it should or it will be. It will not look like that in a street fight. Please understand that. We have to be realistic about our expectations and be realistic about what a violent altercation is and what it is not. With that being said, Panastas is cutting the line. Many times it is a destruction to go to the eyes. It is a simgob or a movement to come in and cut the line, okay? And there are basically 4 sectors to doing this, okay? I'm going to show you the 4 sectors and I'll show you some different combinations to go along with it so that it is realistic training instead of it being this fancy series of movements that are beautiful but that are not realistic. When he throws the jab, for instance, I can cut the line just like this, okay? I can cut the line with my right hand or I can cut that line with my left hand, okay? This is on the outside of his jab hand. Now, sometimes they do it off the jab and sometimes they do it off the secondary or third strike, okay? But the idea is there's a moment in time where you're able to have the timing. Timing is the key with this. Timing is very important about this. And what do I mean by that? Timing means that you were able to recognize the movement, you had the line familiarization, okay, to be able to see the attack taking place and be able to know that it's taking place to be able to get there in time to do it. So in other words, if you don't have time, you either slip it, okay, or you catch it, okay, or you parry it, or one of these other movements that deals with a basic jab, okay? That's very important. So you have to have the skill. Remember that. You have to have the skill level. So with this being said, he starts to throw the jab and I'm already there, okay? So it could be he's just jabbing, he's trying to get a good probe, and this is your opportunity. When he does that, I slide in and I go to the eyes, okay? When I hit the eyes, what happens? It makes him have a visceral response going, ah, and it hurts, okay? And so that visceral response creates an opportunity for you, or it creates a delay for you to be able to attack them, okay? So the first one you'll practice is you'll go outside, okay, my rear hand to his lead hand, okay? The second one could be my lead hand to his jab, just like that. So it'd be a jab to jab, okay? Now, if he throws the cross, I could do it like this too. So he could do jab and then a cross, see that? Or he could just throw the cross by itself. So what I'm gonna have you guys do, the first drill you would do is he throws a jab, I do the outside and outside, outside and outside. This is not realistic to combat. This is an exercise. Remember that. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, just like that. Then we can go outside to outside, 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 outside. Notice how I'm doing this from his safety. I'm putting my fingertips up in the air so I don't poke him in the eye. Okay, right jab, outside to outside, outside to outside. You have to have the confidence to move in and give that forward energy. So that's the key too, okay? You have to have the confidence to do that. And that comes with having a good training partner and developing that relationship of understanding each other. And if you get punched, you get punched, because guess what? We're doing martial arts, right? Okay, that's a very important part of this whole attitude, okay, that I see with a lot of people out there in the world, is they don't want to train hard, and they are afraid of getting punched. You need to get punched to get better, okay? You need to make mistakes to get better. So this is important. Outside to outside, outside to outside, okay? Outside to outside this way, just like that. Notice how I'm coming in. I'm coming in like this. He's trying to punch me in the face. Boom, and I go there. You see that? So that's the first aspect. There is also the inside position, which is called a split entry. We're not going to go over that today. Okay, we're just doing the outside wedges, okay, or Panastas. So now we're going to do the focus mitts. So once you are able to do the Panastas, you're able to cut the line, then you're able to hit the eye, then you can do a combination behind it. So we'll start off with the lead hand. He'll do outside like this, and then he'll come in with a cross hook cross, bop, bop, bop. See that? So we'll do it nice and slow. Get those fingertips up higher. I don't want you to get me in the eyeball. Now notice what I'm doing. I'm going straight for his chin, and he has to learn how to do that. So if you're messing up, that means you need to take more time and build up the confidence to be able to deal with that straight jab. Boom. Okay, now he's gonna use his rear hand off my jab. Okay, and then what we're gonna do with this one is he's gonna come back with a jab, a cross, and a hook. Yep. So bam, bop, 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 bop. Okay, and the other part to this is that he has to rotate properly so that he's able to get his forearm in the center line. That's an important part of this. So when I put that jab out, he rotates his body. Ideally, when he first engages, put your elbow down. Yep. And this is the initial aspect to this jab. He first has his forearm against to deal with to redirect the attack. It slides up and gets him in the eyes, and then he goes into the jab cross hook. Okay, from this side. Comes in, boom, bop, bop, bop. Yep. So in other words, if I'm in my position and if I'm in my position and he throws that jab, I first need to engage with my forearm first, and then I slide up. You see that? So he throws a jab, boom, I'm engaging, and then there's the forearm. Now we're gonna do the rear hand. Okay, so what's gonna happen is when I throw the cross, he's gonna engage it with this lead hand like that. Okay, and he's gonna fire off with the cross, hook, and cross. Yep. So again, one, bop, bop, bop. Yep. Notice as a focus mitt holder how I'm doing it. Because this hand's in play, I have to use this for the cross hand. I have to use this for the hook hand. And then I can use the other hand for the other cross if I wish. So I'm going here, boom, he fires off. That allows him to eventually when he has enough time, he can go as fast as he wants. Okay, but right now we'll just do it nice at relatively good speed so you can see. Okay. All right. So then the last one is I go here and he uses the other arm. Yep, just like that. And then he's going to do jab cross, hook. Yep. Yep. So when he does that, he's got to turn his shoulder a little bit more. So when I come here, yep, he's got to engage that. And then he fires off jab, cross, hook, forearm. Yep. Bop, bop, bop. Boom. Yep. Okay. So that's basically the way it works. We're going to go here. He's forearms and goes in. That's the way we do it. Then what you can do later is you start to just throw jabs and he can use whatever hand he wishes to use and go from there. Okay. So for instance, if I just feed him whatever he wants to and he just goes, yep. Yep, doesn't really matter what he does. Does not matter what he does. That's the whole idea, or what I do. I could throw a jab or a cross. He can Panastas any of them. He can cut it into any of them. Whatever hand he starts to feels better. Whatever hand is free after he does the Panastas is what he goes into, whatever combination, and whatever opening he has, that's what combination you'll do as well, okay? So it's line formation of IDing attacks and IDing openings. Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video today. Comment down below if you have any questions about what we covered today. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day. You see? So it comes out, the forearm parries it, and this slides in. Sorry about that. I like box out your forehead. Sorry about that.